Hey guys, this is Grilled Fascio, and I'm here to talk about putting your avatar in a different background. I know a bunch of you people have been asking me how, so this is a tutorial. Now the first thing that you need is a program called Gimp. This is Gimp, and you can download it for free at gimp.org. So that's, nope, not Google, gimp.org. And it doesn't take up too much space. You just press download, follow the instructions, set it up, and you should have it. When you open it, it should look something like this. Alright, so, first you also need your background. What I usually do is go to either Google or DeviantArt. They have fantastic, talented artists that do backgrounds, and it's always best to credit them for background work. But yeah, I mean, you can use almost anything, you know, a picture of your own or whatever. So you can type in abstract, background, city sidewalk, whatever you want. So I already have a background on my computer though, so we'll get to that later. After you make your doll, you want to magnify it. Oh, also pick a background that doesn't have too much noise, like a black background or the yellow-gray background. I like to use the yellow-gray background. If you have the cream background, which I don't have, that's actually really great. That should be, I think, all white. Not sure. Never had it, so I'm not sure. Anyways, so you magnify this by using your mouse wheel and clicking and holding the control button on your keyboard. So if you click on it and you hold it and you use your mouse wheel, scrolling up or down, it'll make it smaller and it'll make it bigger. Yeah, keep the color screen, don't show it again. Okay, anyways, so the only reason why my computer's so slow is because I'm recording. See, recording. Anyways, so I'm gonna make it really big. You don't have to make it humongous. Just make it so that your whole avatar can be seen on the computer screen. I like to make it as big as possible, just so you can see all the details. And I think, can I make it any bigger? No, I can't. Okay, so a little bit smaller. Okay. Alright, now when you get it to as big as you want to screeny it. And to screeny it, you should have a print screen button on your keyboard, which is right next to F12. Mine is actually right up on the number pad, like around here, but everyone's keyboard's different. So yeah, the print screeny button, you just press it once, and it doesn't do anything. You know, no message will pop up, nothing will happen, except it'll capture it silently. So I pressed it, see, nothing happened. Now what you want to do is go to Paint. You should have a Paint program on your computer already. So when you go to Paint, you go to Edit, and you paste, and your whole screen should be pasted right onto the Paint program. Then you move it so that you can crop everything out, like all this junk, all the bottom junk. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, but try to get it as perfect as you can. Alright, so this is good. So then you'd want to select her, go to copy. Now, where you're going to paste it is on this, on the Gimp program. Now, if you paste it as is, you won't be able to see the whole background when you end up pasting your background later on. So what I like to do is go to New and make it a little bit bigger than usual, like, I don't know, let's do 900 width and 900 height. Then you go to edit and you go to paste, and you should see this. Now the first thing you should do after you paste it is to add a transparency, add alpha channel. So you go to layer and you go to transparency. It doesn't have it. Hold on. I think I have to select fuzzy tool. Why is it still giving me that? Oh, I know why. Okay. Alright, so when you select your fuzzy select wand right here, you just click out of it. Or yeah, click out of it. And then layer, transparency, add alpha channel. You either click on the white stuff or out of it. I don't remember what I did, but yeah. So click on either the white or the outside and add alpha channel. Now when you do that, it's gonna be transparent when you delete the background. So when you have your fuzzy wand, magic, whatever, fuzzy select, you click on the background that you want to get rid of. See how it's only selecting one section though? So you have to press and hold the shift key, which is right, let me take that out, right here, right above the control key. So you hold, where is it? Okay, so you hold the shift key and you keep clicking whatever you want to delete, and it'll add to everything. I mean, you can do it one at a time. I just find it a little bit easier and cleaner to just do the shift key thing. So you try and delete all the little things, and if they're too small, like right here between her shoes, you don't stop pressing the shift key. Don't do it anymore. Lift up your finger. Then go to zoom and switch between these tabs right here. Go to zoom in. Okay, it's on zoom in, so that's good. So you click on where you want to zoom in, and you keep clicking until you're really close. And if you click too close, you can click on zoom out. So then you go back to your fuzzy wand select tool thing, and you press shift again, you hold it, and then you just keep clicking. Click on what you want to get rid of. Alright, and then what else is there? Nothing else? Okay, so now that I got that, I'm going to zoom out. Remember, I let go of the shift key. I just don't want anything bad to happen. So I let that go, and I'm zooming out. Click on fuzzy select. Now I press the delete key. The delete key is right here. It'll just delete the whole background. So right here. So it'll just, yeah, delete the whole background. There we go. And you press the white area, delete all that too. Oh, see, I missed a spot. I missed a bunch of spots, look at that. So it should, when you collect it again, when you click it again, it should only wrap around her. But you see all these little things, so I just click on them. And shift key, add that, add this, add whatever this was, and press delete. See? And let's hope this works. Nope, this little thing right here. Delete yourself. No, I didn't even get it, did I? Oh wait, I did. See, okay. Now, it looks cool. Now she's wrapped around the fuzzy select, no interruptions. You press shift key again, press and hold, and you select all that other stuff. See, if I didn't make any mistakes, I didn't have to go back and redo all this. And that's why it's a lot easier if you just add everything at the same time. Now, to make the edges not look so white and jagged, you go to select and then you go to grow. You can grow it by 2 to 3 pixels. I'm just gonna grow it by 1, and the edges should kind of shrink. And then if you go to select and you go to shrink and do the same thing, it's gonna grow. So yeah, it's weird like that. Anyways, so then after you grow, you go to filters, blur, Gaussian blur, and since my computer is slow, okay, now let's see how this is gonna look. Now in order to check first, alright, see how her edges are not blurred yet, but then when I let go of the scroll bar, her hair and her edges do look blurred. So you can see the before and after result when you scroll. Let's see, the gray hair. See how it changed? Her boots, the strings on her boots, yeah, they look kind of weird. And there's still edges. Like if you still have white edges that would bother you, you just grow the pixels by 2 instead of 1, like I did. Yeah, and you can always undo anything if you made a mistake. You just go to edit, undo, 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 and it's unlimited. So I pressed OK, and now it's going to apply the Gaussian blur all around the edges. Okay, so after it does that, go to the background that you saved on your computer. It's right there. Oops. Okay. So I minimized everything except for Gimp, and you just click, hold, and drag your background onto the picture, and it's loading. And then once it loads, it's going to cover your avatar. So you have to go to your layers, which is the second tab, click on your avatar, and then click on this little arrow, the up arrow, so we can move it up on top of the background. If you don't like where she is, you can always move the background by clicking on this move 4 cross arrow button and just move it around. Move it however you'd like. And yeah. So you should be all set here. So then go to File, Save, name it whatever you want. Select file type. Always try to select it as a PNG because it's a sharper, clear image. In the forums you can't. Oh, then you click on export, and then you click on save when that thing pops up. In the Roiworld forums, you can't save pictures that are PNG. So the second best option would be JPEG, but if it's a really huge file, you can save on GIF. I'm not sure if you guys got any of that, but alright, so your picture should be all set now. So double click on your image that's saved and see whether you actually like it. If you don't like it, well then you can play around with Gimp and yeah, just play around with it and experiment. Look for tutorials on Google, but this is how I know how to do it. So there you go. Transparency on an avatar. And a big shout out to Archerette and Linmo and Mirage and Plusbell and Who else? Astrid, Sarah, and anyone else that I forgot. Oh, Crystal. And that's it. I think. I'm sure I forgot 100 people, but alright, that was my tutorial.